Jack Catterall. This means something. This is in Manchester. This is in his home village. Talk to me. What's going on with you? I've been seeing you in the gym a little bit. Let's talk about this match, man, and what it means to you.
Um, I mean, for me, dog, like Jack is like for me, dog, somebody I kind of been wanting to fight. I called me and him was supposed to fight like really like 2 or 3 years ago. About 2 years ago because I know we have a common opponent with Tyrone. Well, two common opponents, Josh Taylor and Tyrone McKenna. And that's somebody I've been wanting to fight. For me, bro, I've been wanting to name. I wanted to get back in there with a name and stuff like that. And this is really that's the only thing they gave me. Um, that's really the biggest name I can get right now. So that's why we got to fight.
All right, well, let's backtrack a little bit here. Um, Obviously, you went neck and neck with Josh Taylor, and he went two fights with Josh Taylor. Let's start there. What's your thoughts on both of the fights and the last one particularly?
Um, I mean, I felt like they kind of owed him. You know what I'm saying? Like the first fight, I felt like the first fight he kind of edged it a little bit. He dropped him and stuff, and Josh Taylor really didn't look like himself. In the second fight, it was a closer fight, and I think it was a lot of people kind of said that, and not myself, but a lot of people said that Jack, like Josh Taylor, really won the second fight. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they kind of had to give it to Jack because they kind of owed it to him. So um, that I mean that's all. It was he really he did have two like close fights and stuff like that with him. But I feel like, bro, I feel like Josh Taylor, he been shot for a long time and he went neck and neck with a shot Josh Taylor. And not saying I'm not trying to like say I'm hoping on that, but that's just what I'm saying. Like that's just for me. That's kind of what it is. But like, bro, I don't care about none of that stuff anyway. Even when he was like the first time FD beat him, I've been wanting Jack Catterall. That's somebody I've been wanting to
I know.
fight for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So now we got it. It's him.
So talk to me, Regis. Like to me, as a fan watching Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor two times, I seen a different Josh Taylor this time around
Hmm.
and just a different Josh Catterall. Um,
Hmm.
Jack Catterall. I'm sorry about that. So most importantly, let's talk about Jack Catterall because you're going to be fighting him August 24th. What did you see the differences between the first performance?
I have to go back and look and stuff like that. I just feel like he wasn't. I just know the first fight he was. Let me think. I'm just waking back up. But yeah, like I mean, I feel like the first fight, it's not even about like the Jack Catterall. It's just like Josh just looked like a different person. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Josh. It looked like he was kind of lacking a little bit the first fight. He got dropped and all that type of stuff. In the second fight, it felt like Jack kind of faded a little bit too, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes and stuff like that. But and then Josh was kind of pushing it. But I have to, you know what? That's a good that you said that. He came in differently. Obviously, me and my coaches, we gonna be looking at that, and we gonna figure all that stuff out too.
My opinion, I seen like the first fight he was boxing a little bit and using the ring a little bit more versus the
Hmm.
second one. I don't know if it was that he lost his legs because sometimes fighters will lose their bounce, and I don't know if
Right,
he
right, right.
lost his bounce and he was just trying to just sit down on the punches, or he was just trying to have a different momentum because he wanted to make sure that he was going to sit down and make sure that he felt those punches and not let it go down to the decision. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it was. That's why when I
Wait,
ask you,
you said who sit down more? Jack or Josh for a second.
Jack was like not moving
Okay.
around the ring a little bit more and trying to be like use his
Hmm.
body, impose a little bit more this time around.
Right, right, right.
So
Yeah,
I don't know if it
that's
was
a that's a
mental, or a fighter lost something.
yeah. We'll see. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. Maybe you
I guess
just
you
never
didn't look
know.
too deep. You didn't look too deep yet because you just got the
Nah, I
call.
mean, I have to. Yeah, I definitely have to look at it again. Yeah, I mean, I said, yeah, I felt that too. That's true. Now that you said it, yeah, he was sitting down on it more a little bit for the second fight. You know what I'm saying? I think that, yeah, probably so. That's definitely true.
Hmm. Um. So that's that gear, right? He tried to switch a gear. So were you impressed? Not impressed?
I never, nah, nah. I mean, it was the same. I never. I mean, it was the same thing. I never really. I mean, like I said, I feel like Jack is, he's a high name, but I won't say I'm like impressed or not impressed by. He just it was what it was. That's all.
You guys are both southpaws. Does that make a difference in this fight for you?
For me, I like fighting southpaws a little better, honestly. You know what I'm saying? So I think it definitely make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like it all like yeah, it's definitely make a difference with that because just the angles of the punches and stuff like that. They come differently and I feel like I like fighting southpaws a little better than orthodox fighters. Cause I mean the last I forgot how many southpaws I fought, but I did fight like a lot of southpaws. So um yeah,
Tapeta was one, right?
Zapata was one, Andaga was one, Terry Flanagan was one, Terrell McKenna was one, Josh Taylor was one. So
Yeah,
yeah, I
you
got
got
a lot of
a lot of
southpaws on my yeah, I got a lot of southpaws on my resume.
right. Um, as far as your prediction in this time around, I feel like this is a big fight for you because the way Eddie was like promote. You know how a promoter will always promote you at the end of the fight. Well,
Hmm.
this guy should be undisputed. You know what I mean? Josh Taylor, he beat Josh Taylor the first time around. Like he was very
Hmm.
outspoken.
Taylor, it's just like like boxing is more mental than anything. You know what I'm saying? So I like my mental has changed for the game. That's all. Like physical, I definitely feel like now I'm older, so now I definitely feel like I'm stronger right now. I don't know how. I don't even know how I'm getting strong and stuff like that, but I do feel like I'm getting stronger as I'm getting older and aging. I'm getting stronger. I don't because I'm doing different things and stuff. I'm starting to hit the weights. I never hit weights in my whole career, so I'm doing that. Um, but I just feel like better. Like this was when I fought Jack Taylor was it was I'm in 2019, so I'm a I'm way more mature and yeah, just way better. I feel.
You saying that you're doing the weight lifting a little bit more. In this fight, do you feel like you got to go the extra mile? Can't really go the distance type deal, or you got to make sure he is all over the floor type of deal if it goes the distance.
That's what I feel like going. I mean, I don't kind of want to think about that, but that's kind of how I feel it's gonna go anyway. I do feel like I smash him, bro. I just don't feel no other way around it, no other way about it and stuff like that. I'm just and really, like I said, I'm kicking my training up. That's one thing I'm doing now. I I'm switching trainers and stuff like that for this fight, and I'm going to Vegas and training, and it's just I feel like it's gonna be a different me. Just get back to that dog that I used to have. Like I kind of lost that for a little. I'm not gonna lie, like mentally I kind of lost it. Like this last year, I just lost that dog because I like man when you in boxing you you have to just focus on that nonstop. You know what I'm saying? When you're a boxer, you just gotta focus on it. Every day you focus on that. And for me, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I do a lot of business things. You know what I'm saying? Outside of sport, I do a whole bunch of stuff. And it's like now, all right, I'm getting back to just only focusing on boxing. And not to make excuses, you know what I'm saying? But I do be having a lot of stuff going on outside of, the kinds of stuff, drop the book, I'm doing dealing with all that, and like now, literally all that stuff is done. So I don't have too much of that no more. I mean, I still got a little bit, but not like too much like I used to have. So it's just like, man, just about getting back to being me, getting back to like what made me special. And for me, what made me special was like I really love boxing, and I love like the killers boxers. And I started thinking about like trying to be a boxer and stuff. And like, bro, like my idols is like Duran, Tyson, Hagler, people that was like killers. And that's why I love the sport. You know what I'm saying? So just like I say, just getting back to me.
So, I mean, you said that like that's not there anymore. Those side distractions, the business side of Regis Prograis. What did you do? Did you add a manager to ease that off of you? I mean, is it that there were projects that were you were going on throughout your career, like as far as real
Mhm.
estate is, and it's in your mind type of deal? Like
Well, it
what you
don't be.
mean by that?
I mean, you never want like it's always things that's going on, but it's just yeah, you just have all those. It's just you have all those things just going on outside that stuff, and really, you know, and having distractions, like getting older and having distractions. Like I said, last camp, bro, I had some distractions. You know, even with the Zorilla fight in New Orleans, I had some distractions, and now it's like, just being mature enough not to even let those distractions get into my mind. That's and just getting back to being like letting it be fun. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of got away from like enjoying the sport, just fighting for money and stuff, just enjoying it. That's kind of what I do. That's why that's I was special because of that.
So what are you doing to enjoy the sport now?
Just mentally, just get back to it. That's all. Just get going back to it mentally.
Is
There's
it like
just,
a gym
I
change?
mean,
Is a gym change
yeah, I
anything
get
in
it.
this
Yeah,
camp
yeah.
change?
Definitely a gym change. Like I said, I'm here in LA right now. I'm on the West Coast, and I'm going back to Texas Sunday, and then I'm training in Vegas. I'm gonna do the whole camp in Vegas and stuff like that. So just different environments and just getting out that routine, and just that's the main thing. Getting like a whole different routine and stuff.
What's up? What's up? What's up? This your boy Regis Prograis, and shout out to my homie Mill City Boxing.